Today we're going to bash the Mini Maxx, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on the new Mini XRT in this video, so make sure to stay tuned and let's get into it. Alright guys, so first of all I just want to talk about some things that I've done to my Mini Maxx that is kind of nuts. Stay up here. Boy. So my Mini Maxx has a ton of money into it. So for anyone that has a Mini Maxx that's running 3S, their Mini Maxx has a ton of money into it. Whether they did GPM diffs, XO1 style diffs, which are really just slash 4x4 style diffs. I don't know why everyone's calling them. XO1 diffs, because really just what they are is slash 4x4 diffs. Honestly. So mine has those diffs done to it, but it only has that diff in the front right now because that's the one that I broke. So that's where I put it. But this truck is absolutely rancid now. There's some other things done. It's got the center diff, Traxxas center diff in it. I was probably one of the first ones to actually have the Traxxas center diff. I had it before you could even get it from Traxxas, actually, somehow through online. I don't remember where I bought it. But there's still a couple things that technically to make this truck bulletproof probably needs to be done. And that is probably the pinion mod on the front. Or a couple chassis braces on top and bottom. Or maybe even the upgraded chassis would fix it, but those are not done yet. But I took this out to my brother's last weekend and let my nephews play with it quite a bit, and they had a blast with it. And it's a little ripper, and it stayed together for them, and they break everything. So my nephew breaks everything, but he hasn't been able to break his Maxx 1/10 yet. So it says a lot when you have an RC truck, but even my Maxx 1/10 I couldn't break. So yeah, just know guys, if you're gonna buy a Mini Maxx and you don't want to drive stock, you're gonna spend a ton of money. And now, Traxxas has released the Mini XRT. So if you want to see it ran, you gotta watch RC Driver's video, or one of the guys that gets it sent to them early. I don't have one yet. I will have one on the 9th. My local Traxxas shop already told me, yeah, he's holding one for me. He knows me pretty well when stuff comes out, what I want. They told me, yeah, I'll have one for you. And actually I got two, so I've got two of those coming. And I can't wait. And I'm really excited because it seems like Traxxas always does these releases of these trucks. And then their second release is usually what the truck should have been. And it totally disproves the first one and makes kind of you feel like an idiot because now I have this Mini Maxx I spent all this money on. Uh-oh. Knocked something loose. Let's see what happened. Oh. This came unplugged. There we go. Fixed. Running again. And that was kind of hard here. But I really like this truck, guys. It's a fun truck. Even on 2S, I really enjoy it. We still do have one that is stock with my fiance's truck. Stock 2S, and she has a blast with it, and we haven't broke it yet. So if you're going to overpower one of these, it's not going to spend some money, but now with Traxxas coming on with the Mini XRT, I think that the Mini Maxx Wide Maxx probably isn't too far behind it. Just like how they did the Maxx version 2 and everyone calls it the wide Maxx. So I'm guessing that's going to be coming from Traxxas too, and I don't know if they'll still sell the BL2S version after that, or they'll get rid of it completely. I think the right move would probably be to get rid of it completely, because what guys are going to do is end up buying the BL2S and doing the same things over and over again as we've seen on YouTube. That's what everyone does, and then you gotta listen to everyone about how Raro this, Raro that, Omni Terminator this. Yeah, that's great, but I didn't want an Omni Terminator, I wanted a Mini Maxx. So that's what I built. And the fact of the matter is I don't care what it costs, I'm gonna build it if I want it, right? That's the way everyone thinks. That's the way everyone should think. If you want something, you're gonna build what you want. But yeah. So now the thing is, though, Traxxas comes out with this new Mini XRT, it makes all of us guys with so much money into all our Mini Maxxes look really stupid, because if that Mini XRT stays together with those planetary diffs, which I don't know if it will, but I'm going to be honest, my stock diffs I had in this thing were fine. I never ripped out a stock diff, actually. I broke the front pinion, the diff pinion, and that is why now we have the XL1 diffs in it. I thought it broke a diff, but then I took it apart and realized it was the front pinion. So I actually need to replace the diff, and I still have my stock diffs, but I don't plan on putting them back in now that I did this, tuned it and stuff. I actually like the way it's performing and handling, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And, you know, a lot of people, they want to bitch about the price on the Mini XRT, but when you really think about it, it's not priced that bad. You're getting the upgraded chassis, which is what you kind of supposedly need with this truck, because this chassis snaps. I haven't snapped mine yet, but I have broke a pinion, so that will help with that. And you're also getting the TQI radio, which is kind of a nice addition. I don't know. I mean, the TQI radio is an okay radio. The stock TQ is an okay radio. I really like the Spectrum DX3 for a ready-to-run radio. I think when Arma's cars and Losi's cars come with those, with that radio, it is such an above net from everything else, just because it has that radio. That radio is such a nice radio for a ready-to-run. Especially when you get all the battery telemetry and stuff with it, but yeah. But yeah, I think the Mini XRT is going to be worth $369, especially if it stays together. Even if I got to throw $70, $80 in diffs in it, I ain't going to complain. You know, I buy what I want, guys. So should you. You got to put extra money into it. It's part of the hobby. If you want to run 3S and stuff. I mean, it's just the way it is. I know a lot of people did have problems with their diffs on 2S, but I never did, and I beat the crap out of my stuff, as you can see. I jump everything I have. There's nothing that stays on the ground. Even my on-road cars get jumped, and I have them. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I think a lot of people are really hard on stuff, and then they don't know how to drive stuff, and they break stuff, and they go, oh, I don't understand why it broke. Well, it breaks because you don't know how to drive it, for being honest. Let's be honest, you just don't know how to fucking drive your shit. And that's the way it is. See, like, you notice how when I come down, I'm not slamming the gas when I hit the ground? You don't want to be doing that, guys. That was kind of cool. Or I kind of slammed the ground gas when I came down because I had to fix it. But otherwise I won't. If you notice, I tried to jump smoother here. I'll show you what I mean. Like that. I wasn't hitting the gas when I came down. You shouldn't be either. You should let stuff land smooth. Ooh. Oh, nice. guys, if you were wondering, I did put 100K in the center, and the front diff has 60. The rear is stock Traxxas, so I don't know what it is. I'd have to look. I think I'm gonna guess probably like 20,000 or 30,000. But I'm gonna put 60 in the rear also, so it'll be 60 front and rear, and then 100 in the middle, and we'll see how it does. But I actually like how it's handling now. It's handling pretty decent. So maybe we'll see it like this till it breaks, you know. And my luck, I'll have an extra diff I paid 40 bucks for that I will never need. But yeah, otherwise, guys, like the plastics on this thing, I haven't broken nothing. I haven't broken no A-arms. I haven't broken the chassis. I'm trying to think if there's anything I actually did break. Even my steering links are metal, but I didn't break those. I just did that because I like the way they look. A lot of my stuff has metal steering links, if you notice when you look at it. I think metal steering links look everything look really, really nice. So, just a personal opinion. Personal thing. Just because I like the way something looks doesn't mean you will too, you know. But yeah, I think metal steering links makes things sweet. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this battery. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed our little chat. If you want to join in, go ahead and comment down below. And let's talk about the new Mini XRT. What do you think about it?